Hi everyone, this is Roland, and I'm stopping by the day after Thanksgiving to bring you a little message. First of all, I want you to know that the best thing you can do for yourself is to learn how to meditate properly. And meditating properly is not hard, it's easy. It's so easy. And I want you to understand that it's the key to open up a world of good. Because now, if you're like most people, you are in a sort of a trance state. You are compulsively attentive to one thing after another. One thing captures your attention, and then another, and then another, and then another and another, and then you're online shopping, and it captures your attention for maybe half an hour. And then there's a problem. Your child or your partner or someone comes with a problem, and then you're totally caught up in that problem. And then you're nervous, and then you eat. You get totally lost in the food, and then you eat too much. You understand? So I don't need to go into any more detail. You need to find a way to be not caught up in things, to go through the world and freely, lovingly give your attention to things. Most of you don't know how to do that. So you need help. And the help is in the form of a little meditation. Now, I just made a program. It's going to be the December 2nd, I think, program. It's not up on the website yet. It'll be up soon. The December 2nd program. And during that program, I actually take a little time to sit quietly and talk about closing your eyes. In the program, I talk about the half bath in our home. And you think, what? Talking about a half bath? Well, I talk about the half bath because downstairs, it's for guests, they come to eat or something, so they can wash their hands. It doesn't have a window. You go in the half bath, and if you don't put the light on and you close the door, it's pitch black. But what you can do is you can get your towel and fold it up and put it on top of the toilet lid cover, and then sit there and close your eyes, and you will see little pixels of light on the inside of your eyelids. Little particles of light, little twinkles of light. It's amazing. Just find somewhere that's totally dark. Go in there and close your eyes, and you'll see that. It's amazing. And what is that light? It's spiritual light from God. You must learn to walk in that light and live in that light and be in touch with that light. And the way you know it is by intuition, by what you wordlessly know in your heart. So it's beyond thinking. And you just know, you see, you realize, you understand. That is where all the elements of your life will come through there. And you must find it. And it's so easy to do. You can practice finding it. You sit in a chair and look at the inside of your eyelids and see that light. And then when thoughts rise up to try to distract you or pull you away, just notice the thought. And instead of getting lost in it, do you understand? In other words, there's a difference between, walking by and there's a computer screen. It's on. There's some image there, that's nice. There's a difference between that and being lost in the image. See the difference? So it's the same with your thoughts. There's a difference between noticing a thought and then you're back in the present again. Or getting lost in the thought. Now your habit is to get lost in the thought. And one of the reasons you get lost in the thought is because you're living a guilty life. You're not really living your life. You haven't found the purpose for your existence. You haven't found God. You haven't found anything. Anything other than trouble and distraction and pain, and then trying to find pleasure to substitute for the pain, and trying to solve all your problems, and going to people who claim to know how to solve your problems, and they make things worse. And then the worse you get, the more lost you get in it, the more guilty, the more angry you get, the more resentful, the more you want to be lost, because you don't want to face the truth. But if you could face the truth and become a friend of that light, then you wouldn't be guilty anymore. And you would be living truly, and it would be beautiful. So the best thing is for you to listen to me talk about the meditation. So my radio program is good. The December 2nd one, that's the one you want. It'll be up there soon. You can find it at sheddingshackles.com. I also want to draw your attention to the book that I wrote. You know, it's almost a year ago now. It's called Contemporary Contemplation with Reflections on Miguel de Molinos. It's a beautiful book, but one of the nice things about this beautiful book is that at the back of the book, I have an appendix. And I have a written version of the meditation there. A written version of it, which is very nice to have. So the book is worth getting just for that. And then, of course, there's nuggets of wisdom all the way through. So I want to mention that it's on Amazon in both Kindle and quality paperback. But I mention it because it has a version that teaches you how to find that inner light. It's so simple, but you need to do that. You really do. It's good for you. It's good. And it's good for everybody. Now, it doesn't work for everybody. No, it doesn't, because they don't want the light. Or they're not ready for it yet. Most of us, for a long time, we're not ready for it. But if you are ready for it, if you're not ready for it, then get the book or download my radio program where I talk about it, and then just keep it on your computer, put the book on your shelf or on your Kindle, just have it there until one day you are ready. So that's what I want to talk about today, and happy holidays.